Hello and welcome back. We're back here at Elm Creek. The tent's sort of doing its thing, but it's not, it's getting to me a little bit. Everything's drenched and wet and it's not cool. So today we're going to look at maybe trying to get some contracts sorted and seeing what other jobs we have to do around the farm. I think we've got the grass that needs to be cut. The field up here seems to be just growing well. Nothing's changed on that one. Oh, that's grass too. I thought that was actually weak. Alright, so I guess we're going to be harvesting all the grass today. This old tractor, the rental, she's going well. See if we've got a mower, because I think the only mower we used was when it was on the contracts. We don't have one. That's not good. Nope. I only have a whole bunch of money. That's 12 grand for that one. 15 grand for that one. I mean, that's going to be the better option. So we'll just lease that one and we'll see what we can do. I was hoping to save up some cash and buy a silage silo or something so we can do that. I'm just wondering, do we do it this way or do we do it with bales? A bale we can lease or buy, but we can't do the same for the big silage silos. So little thing, but it doesn't wrap. I'm not going to lease some heaps of stuff because we're going to end up. We just don't need it heaps at the moment. That's the problem. They're so expensive. I don't even know if that tractor will run that, will it? Gonna be close. Don't even less. What's an arrow wrap up on the worth? That'd be 1,000 at least that. And it's gonna be do square ones, round ones. I don't know what to do here. We're just going to have to lease it and hopefully our tractor's going to pull it. I guess that's as good as it's going to get. There's no way it's going to run the mower and the baler at the same time. Ideally that would be awesome. But I don't think that's going to happen with this little jigger. I think the baler's bigger than our tractor. That's going to be interesting. I didn't really think about that when I planted all that grass to start with. Yeah, that's a good start, What we probably should have done was done some contracts and bought ourselves a silage silo, and then we wouldn't have had to go through this because I just put the turtle ones on the back. I just don't know. Alright, so let's see what we're going to happen here. We're going to unfold the mower, lower the pickup, turn on the baler, automatic drop. 150. There's 180 centimeters. 150 just to be safe. Lower mower, turn on mower. Let's see if we're gonna move. Not really. So I guess we're gonna have to mow and then bale, which is fair enough. It's only a little thing. It's doing it, but it's just not well. So we'll detach that baler and we'll go and get our mowing done. And that's all we can really do right now. It's a bit dark still, isn't it? So yeah, we'll get all this mowing done and I think we'll come back with the baler. And hopefully it'll run with the baler on after that. So it's as good as we can do right now. And it probably works out cheaper and easier than leasing a 4H wagon and all that as well at the moment. So we'll get through this and we'll pop back in the sit down. Alright, so I'm going to have to duck over here and grab ourselves a weight. Because it is just not working very well when we're trying to turn the corners. So we'll pick up a weight. There's one that you can get with some lights on it, which might help with the filming, so you can see what's going on. Oops. Not sure how big a weight we should get. Grab that one. We don't need something that big for sure. We'll do that one. That's. We can probably adjust it if we had to. Put a beacon on there. Make it greenish. A bit too greenish. That might do us. Until we can get a bigger tractor, we're probably going to use this a fair bit. So, $2,000 isn't really a whole heap. I think you can still attach a trailer to the back of this too, so that may come in very handy. Did we pick that up? Can't see. Yep, we got it. For this one you can actually lift the lights up. And we've got extra lights to... Which way are they pointing? That way, front and back. Working. Rotate them around again. There we go. So for now, this will help us light up stuff. And we've got a beacon on the back that we never had before too. Get up off the ground. Should be good to go. So tractor's just been improved. It now has a beacon. It's got extra lighting. We should be in a way better position now. I was just having issues with it. I couldn't get it to turn. It just didn't like anything. So that should be better for us now. When we get at the top, we'll be able to actually spin around and not have any drama. I did run a couple of tests with the baler. That's all working fine, so we're good to go there. Just got to get this grass mowed. Luckily it's not a crop sort of affecting the yield or anything, so we're good there. Just keep mowing this down and come back at you. Alrighty, we're getting on to the last couple of runs here. I don't know why I went this way for this grass. I should have just kept going up and down the whole thing. It would have been so much easier for the baler. Made a right mess of it here actually. It's going to be a pain in the booty. But at this stage I have only done the fields. I should probably go right around and do them all, but it was taking a super long time, so I figured we'll just get this done and get onto some contracts, because I can always do the stuff around the outsides when it's not in the stream or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean the baling side of it's pretty good, but I mean it's going to take a bit of time for those to turn to silage, so it's not instant money, which isn't a big deal because we're not starving. But I did want to upgrade my homestead today. I wanted to do a bit of a gazebo or a tent instead of the little dome tent that's really turning to a river inside. This really wasn't designed for this big mower. It's doing well. I'm pretty impressed with this tractor, everything that we've put it through. It's just chugging along. I mean, even pulling that baler and this, it's about 150 horsepower more than it's rated to. But it still moved it, you know. It's only 4 kilometers an hour, but it still was moving it. So maybe this is the second last run, don't know. Missing a little bit there. There should be a fair bit of money in all of this silage. I mean, I've done a couple of rows before. I think I got like 6 bales from 6 rows, so you can see over there. Took a bit of a break, it was getting a bit dreary, just going up and down watching grass mow. Right, let's see if this baler works. Alright, so that's all done. We will fold this up. And we will stick it about here. This rain just isn't quitting, is it? Actually, sticking that there is a bad idea. Gonna get in the way when we come through the baler. Right, so that can go there. We'll take this weight off because we don't need it anymore. Maybe with the baling we might do a little bit of a time lapse. There's definitely a lot to do, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know. There'd be 10, sorry about that, there'd be about 10 there or so. Well, she's doing it. I don't know how it's going to go doing it up these hills later on, but it's pulling. We'll finish this row off and then we might do a bit of a time lapse and better work out somewhere where we can store them for a bit, because I wouldn't mind trying to roll this paddock. I don't know if we should just put it behind the truck. It's not pulling up these hills very well. Doesn't look like a hill, but it's a fair hill. I think maybe we'll do this row and we'll swap it out for the truck. Come on, rain, go away. It's getting close to stopping. Starting to brighten up a little bit. It's dark out there. Yeah, see, almost exactly the same spot. Yeah, I think we'll swap out for the truck, because the truck will run the baler. and it'll help us get it done that little bit faster, especially going up and down them hills. Make sure we get all this junky stuff laying around on all the roads. Right, we'll unload this thing here and swap it over. This thing chews the juice. It's got half the hours of the tractor and it's used double the fuel. Sounds a lot better running it as well. Alright, we'll get this cut off and do a bit of a lapse. Oh, seeing as though we can't use a tractor for the baler, I figured we best go and get ourselves a windrower, make it less painful, turn three rows into one, and get it done a little bit faster. It's actually pretty cool doing it this way. I haven't done it this way since FS22. I've always got like the silos or whatever. I've never actually done it old school except for like on contracts. So not old school, but normal I guess would be the better word. Good times. We'll get all this tidied up and get back to you. Alright, finally onto the last row. That took a lot longer than I expected, but I'm so glad that I got that windrower because it made a huge difference. A lot of less up and downs. But I think last time I checked it about 33, so it'll be about 36, 37 bales I reckon, and that's just off the fields, not around the fields. We'll definitely get one more before the end of this, but we won't get a second one filled. So we may have to mow some grass around the paddock just to get rid of the bale. It's only a lease machine, so it's not really going to be sitting around. I'd say once we get the money for this silage, we'll probably buy a silage silo and not have to worry about doing the bales. There you go, look, 50, 60, 60%. Pretty sure there's a few bits laying around that we could gather on the way back just to get it up a little bit, but 63%. We're not going to get 100, I think, unless you cut some more grass, but there is a fair few little divots like this laying around. Got a 64, but you know, you get what I'm doing. Try and sneak one more out if we can. This truck sounds pretty good when it's working. 70, so yeah, I mean, we'll just... It'd be cool if we could get 100, but I just don't think we're going to. Look, from the excess just laying around in the farm. We still got to get 30%, so we'll just leave this here for a minute. We'll get that done and dusted. Pack up this beast. so we'll leave that there. We'll whack the mower back on the front. We'll cut a few little extra rows just to get that filled up. And then we'll organise, I think the baler that I used is one of them liftable bales mods, so not too heavy, so maybe I didn't. Nope. Tractor's just sitting around letting itself get cleaned up a little bit. I'll do a couple more rows here and then we'll jump back at you once we can collect them all up. Alright, so I've grabbed this trailer and it's playing up a little bit. It's an auto load one, so that's a win. Never used one before, but I did pick up some with it just a minute ago, and then I pressed unload and 8 of them went shooting off into the atmosphere and I haven't seen them since. So yeah. It's an Xbox auto load trailer. Could be operator error, could be a glitch, but we lost 8 bales. Well, we did, yeah, they're somewhere, I don't know where. No idea where they went shooting to, so, I mean, if we find them, we can bring them back to life. They're down in here, or? I don't know where they went, they just pew, gone. Alright, so let's see if it works this time. So we want to unload bales. Unload bales here. Okay, that worked that time, so not so bad. Finally, got it all sorted. So you can return all this equipment. Pardon me. I might keep that bale loader for now, just it's only going to be a few $100 and then tomorrow it's all sorted. We are going to need to look at some sort of a roller to roll this field, I think. Doesn't need any lime, doesn't need anything, it just needs to be rolled because it's been harvested. Alrighty, so we're just getting some of this grassland rolled. Just got an AI worker in here. We ended up dumping all of our bales over there, waiting for them to turn into silage. I've hung on to that trailer so we can transport them and sell them once it's done. I picked up some work on field 70, a cultivating contract. Cultivating contract on field 70, so I've just got the machine on the way there now. Once that's there, we'll get over there and get that started, but for now we're just going to make sure this gets rolled out. We've got to roll that other field behind us. I'd say we'll probably do one more of this as silage, and then the field behind us can stay grass because that's for the people who own the land, the leaseholders. They get that money every time we harvest it, and this field's ours, so I'd say once it comes time when we can harvest some stuff in like some decent crops, we're putting at the moment nothing, so pretty much might do this for another month or two, and then getting another crop in, maybe we'll do some oats or sunflowers or something just to kick us off and see where we get to. Alright, we'll get back to you once we get onto this other land. Alright, so we're just kicking it off with the cultivator. We'll do a couple of runs around the outside so we don't get hung up on these trees. Not a bad size, it shouldn't take us too long. And it's 14 grand, so it's going to help us out, carry us over and tie us over, maybe even give us enough so we can throw in some of them the greenhouses that we've been wanting to put in. So hopefully by next month we'll have them greenhouses in and up and running and start making some decent cash. I might jump over to a bit of a time lapse for this one because it's not going to be quick. Alright, just about to do our last run along here to get this sorted. Both the fields are done. I'm not sure whether I should run over the grass next door to a couple of runs just to see if it helps us, but I don't think it's going to really affect the yield, considering that we're not really going to be mowing that all the time either. But I think next time, once we get a bit of money, get ourselves a new tractor, and then definitely going to need to use like a silage silo and a forage harvester. It's a lot easier and faster. I have thrown in a greenhouse there. It's got to get some seeds and everything in it, get it sorted out. We're just waiting for the other contract to finish. I think we're at about 70%, so we'll duck over there in a second. This tractor's still just chugging along, like it's pretty impressive. It's only a loaner, it's not ours. But they will get some of these silage bales there. I think we ended up getting 6 off that field. I'll have to go back and have a look, but they will get those for payment of letting us use the land and the tractor. And that's enough for that now. We'll just hold this thing up. of the way. Still getting it done, so that's the main thing. We'll get back to you once this is all sorted. Alright, so that's all done. We just finished the contract off. Have to wait for these bales to be fermented and then we will be good to go. Alright, I think that's going to be us for the day, so thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give us a like and throw a comment down there if you want, and check the description for the Discord and any other links. I'm going to start probably putting the mods that we use in there, but this one we haven't really used that much so far, so as we progress and get more stuff cranking. We also do have the greenhouse there now, I forgot to say. Just got to get a tanker and fill it with water and some seed tomorrow, and good to go. Yeah, thanks for watching, keep safe, have fun, and see you on the next one.